Hey guys, this is Gaijin Hunter. I just want to make a really quick video to show you me playing in both resolution priority, graphics priority, and frame rate priority on the PlayStation 4 Pro, just so you can see how it looks if you're playing on a 1080p monitor. Now, this is the resolution priority, so it's going to give it all the way up to, it's going to be used like the upscale of assets, and this is graphics. The difference is that the graphics priority will render out in the 1080p graphics and resolution, but with a little bit more detail, smoother shadows and stuff like that. And obviously the frame rate is so nice. This is the way to play. Let's go back over to resolution so you can see those up-resed assets here. And it's running pretty smooth. I mean, this is going to look really great on a 4K TV if you hook it up. Again, I was playing with a monitor that wasn't, so you do get the downsampled, I think they call it, assets. But here is graphics mode, and you really don't see a huge difference. I am going to assume that the graphics mode will probably have less frame dips than resolution, only because of just the math of it all, but who knows. They almost look identical to me at this point. Here it is, frame rate, man, so smooth. The frame rate isn't always 60, but it's pretty high. Like, I'm not a huge expert in this, so I don't really know what the count is at this point. And this was single player, of course, so there's gonna be less going on. But after this, I will show you some multiplayer. Now here is an encounter. We're just going to watch this down in graphics priority. Very angry, rather loose. Bombs away! I missed. I horribly missed because Rathalos really likes to take to the sky in this version. He's definitely not a ground monster. Oh well. Let's go see the encounter again now, but in resolution priority mode. See if you notice any differences or anything major. I personally don't, but then again, who knows. Let's try this bombing again. It's not as easy as it looks. Bombs away! Yeah, we snagged him this time. Now, you'll notice when you do go down the waterfall, if there's other monsters, you will start to see some frame dips. Nothing huge that actually affects the gameplay at all. But if you're playing this in 4K resolution, you're not going to be getting no 60 frames per second or anything like that. And here is an encounter with the frame rate priority set to on.
That must be who rules the roost around here. Don't mess around with that.
Let's try this again. Ah, he spotted me. Don't go up. Don't go up. Don't go up. No! He got me. Try to get out of this water here. Sheesh. Phew. And as you can tell, like, even with all this stuff going on, the frame rate really holds up incredibly well. And I personally think that it makes for a more immersive experience. It does get a little taking you used to, but this is definitely, to me, the right way to play. Again, it all depends on how far away you sit from the TV, how big it is, and all that kind of stuff. But if you have the Pro, there's definitely a lot of benefit with playing it on a 1080p monitor versus just the regular PlayStation 4, which I've heard runs pretty darn well. It's just probably isn't going to be this smooth. Trying to jump off and missing the detection there. Whoops. There we go. See, even with the fall, the frame rate actually holds up really well. Now, I don't know how to use dome blades in this. I only picked it up just when I was doing the tour here, but I did want to show you how smooth the frame rate can get when you get out of an area with really busy elements and you get somewhere a little bit more secluded. So I was just running around and I managed to run into the great Jagras. So let's take Jagras down and see how smooth it goes. There he is. I love this slip and slide mechanic, it's great. Wow. Now, one thing is the target camera is a little different, so it does take some getting used to, and obviously here I wasn't used to it yet, so you'll see me really battling against the camera a little bit in some of these parts. But yeah, silky smooth. Whiffing air at 60 frames per second, right? That's pretty much how it goes. Yeah, everything just looks really good. Can't wait to see this on PC, 4K, 60 FPS. I'm sure it'll be worth the wait, even though the wait is probably going to be a pretty long time. We have no idea yet. Okay, now this is all single player, so you probably think that's fine and dandy. So let's do a 4-player multiplayer, and we're going to go to Diablos. I'm just going to show you some highlights to show you how frame rate priority holds up. Now all of this is done in frame rate priority, so let's just see. So Diablos is down in its nest. It's not actually the target monster, but you can locate it and try to kill it. Me still trying to get used to the controls. I woke up late this morning, just trying to get used to it all. You gotta love the lance. The charge just makes it so much easier to run around. Woohoo! There we go, Diablos. So as a good lancer, my job or role in this hunt is going to be to try to peg off that tail. Now we were hunting with a longsword user, so call us brave, but I actually didn't see a whole lot of issues. I actually think that I knocked him around quite a bit, but we did pretty good. Poke, 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 poke. This is us with him outside. I wanted to show it in a different environment. Frame rate holding up really well, despite all the effects and everything. I'm super impressed. Of course, these days with software, you know, there are living things, so I imagine whatever it is now, they could always even improve it even greater in the future with an update. So, but I don't see any need or any, you know, point of discomfort or anything. Diablos is such a cool character, and, and the Baroth came and wanted to get busy with Diablos and really got in our way. It's kind of really funny. You have this huge beast doing these turf wars, and you are really insignificant. You're really like stuck in the middle of it. So it's kind of funny. You want to stop and just watch, but you got the timer going because it's the demo. So we just sort of ignored Baroth as much as we could, and just focused on Diablos. Try to heal up a little bit here. Watch this slicing shot take off the tail. Oh, nice bow gunning. Hammer user had broken off the horns, and at this point we were just a race against the clock. Oh, yellow, don't forget to sharpen. Now you do get unlimited whetstones, which I thought was really cool. Now this demo is only available for 3 days, so I'm actually not going to spend a lot of time making videos. I'm just going to focus on playing as much as I can, recording a lot of what I'm doing, and give you guys some impressions and some cool things, trying to show off the new moves for each of the weapons. I'm not doing tutorials now. I love these areas where you slide, it's so cool. I'm not going to do tutorials obviously until the full game's out. We have a lot of time with the weapons because there's a lot of nuance with the environments now, and the monsters and their AI is so much better than it's ever been. And they have a lot more movement patterns, so I think the way that you play the weapons is going to differ a little bit slightly. So I'm going to go make sure I have a really good informed opinion before I go ahead commenting how to play these weapons. But the training area is very cool. I am going to show that off in a separate video after the demo is over. And I hope if you guys have PlayStation Plus that you get on and play it. It's just really cool. I love Lance. I think Lance is going to be my main for this game. I haven't played all the weapons yet. I only tried a few this morning, but the Lance is so good. Miraculous guard right there. Again, just trying to figure out with the camera what I need to tap in order to do the target camera. I was having a little trouble with it, but I think that's just a learning curve for me. And we were really on the timer. Like, this quest was almost over, but we managed to kill it in time, so I felt pretty good about that. Let them lead the way. I love that name, Please Hunt Diablos. It's very, you don't need much words. It's very clear what the intent is. And if you see a sleeping monster, of course, it's tradition and best practice to bomb, because you do get a lot of damage. So let's go ahead and do this and enjoy the finale.
You just took down the apex monster around these parts. Now let's go after our target. Your stamina cap has dropped.
Well, that is one well done Diablos. I hope you guys enjoyed this little video just showing off the 3 different modes for PlayStation 4 Pro. Game, at least at the demo, is performing wonderfully on it. Let me know down in the comments how it's performing for you, especially on the regular PlayStation 4 if you have that. Also, let me down in comments if there's anything specifically you want to see in the demo. If I have time, I will try to capture and make a video of it, maybe later next week. So just let me know, and I will be looking at the comments. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Until next time, happy hunting.